Ladies and gentlemen, Season 1 of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Warzone went live early. 3 hours early it came out, and just like every season, the first thing that we do is look at the patch notes, but those came out yesterday, so the first thing that we're doing today is normally the second thing that we do, which is dive into the menus, have a look at the Battle Pass, have a look at the microtransaction, and answer the question, is it worth your time, and is it worth your money? But first, the first thing I wanted to do is show you the new menus in game. So here is Season 1. You can see on the left-hand side, we have Season 1 is here. We have Black Ops and we have Warzone, all of which are now accessible via the Call of Duty HQ. When we hop into Black Ops though, more new menus. We have ranked play coming out in 7 days and 3 hours. So in other words, in a week from now, at the normal time that it was supposed to come out, in other words, noon Eastern Standard Time, that'll be going live. We also have the Battle Pass, which we will get to in a minute, and the store, which we will get to at the end of the video. But first, I want to just hop into multiplayer real quickly and show you what some of the new playlists are. We have Ransack Season 1 Mosh Pit. Ransack is the new game mode, by the way. And then Radioactive 24/7, which is Nuketown, and Warhead, unfortunately, 24/7. However, I'm wondering if you're actually going to be able to earn score streaks on Warhead. Also, the new Easter egg is available on both of these maps, and as soon as this video goes live, I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch trying to find these Easter eggs. So if you want to be a part of that community, my Twitch will also be linked down in the description. Now, moving over to the Battle Pass. So we have an entirely new Battle Pass system, and because I have the Vault edition of the game, it immediately rewarded me with Black Cell. However, I wanted to show you how the entirety of the Battle Pass works, what's inside of it, and by the end of the video, answer the question whether or not it's worth it. After that, we will then go and look at the store, and I will show you some new things there as well. But first off, with the Battle Pass. So when you buy the Battle Pass, not Black Cell, but the Battle Pass, you essentially get 5 different things. Number 1, 10% Battle Pass XP boost, so you earn your Battle Pass 10% faster. We also have the frag skin. I thought this was a weapon charm originally. It is a frag skin for the frag grenade. We also have the Thorn weapon blueprint, which I must say looks absolutely amazing. We have a weapon sticker, which I don't really care about. And then we have our new operator, who is Savati Dumas, or Sev, as well as a Black Cell variant for her, which you can see is kind of looks different than what we've seen before with Black Cell, more of this like kind of magma vibe to it. Now, speaking of Black Cell, that is over on the other side over here. So when you buy Black Cell, you immediately get 20 tier skips. You probably saw this in the cutscene from before. You get 1,100 COD points, and you get access to 20 different Black Cell items that you wouldn't get otherwise. We'll see those as we move through the different tiers. But starting off, there is our 1,100 COD points. You get the Boiling Point Mastercraft with Magma Tracers and Molten Death VFX, which is pretty cool. We have the Who's Laughing Now finishing move, which they actually show in the menus now. We also have the Black Cell clan tag, as well as another new operator by the name of Goliath, which I have to say does look pretty good. You're going to notice throughout this that immediately Season 1, they're not letting us make any mistakes. This isn't a mill sim. This is an arcade shooter, and they're going wild with the things right away. Now, this is when we get into tiers, and this is when we start to realize things work differently within this Battle Pass. So immediately in Tier 1, there are 6 different items that you can unlock. So starting off with the Sapphire Panther weapon charm, then the Lionheart calling card, 1 hour of double XP, the Turmoil Shotgun ASG 89 weapon blueprint, which again looks really good. Then we have the Royal Rage spray, which I don't really care about, 100 COD points. And then the high value target, which is the Assault Rifle XM4 Wild Mannered blueprint, which again, they're doing an amazing job with these and they look really, really good. There's also a Black Cell variant of it, which you can see here, is only if you've purchased the Black Cell bundle, you will then get access to these items. Now, the way that this works, and I'm immediately going to show you this, is if as you can see down in the bottom right-hand corner down there, all of the other pages are locked. And at page 3 and page 6 is where we get new weapons as our high value target. To unlock those, you have to go in and you just have to get tiers. So as you can see with the Black Cell, I get 20 tiers immediately. So nothing is yet unlocked. I buy another one, and boom, look down in the bottom right hand corner there. You can see number 2 is flashing. It is not yet unlocked, but if I get one more, boom, tier 2 is unlocked. So what I would recommend doing is just going through and getting a bunch of tiers. I'm going to go through all of tier 1 here and just unlock all of these. And as you can see right there, tier 3, after I get this one, is going to be unlocked. I am then going to skip tier 2. Why am I skipping tier 2? Because in tier 3, we have a new weapon. We have the SOG SMG. So in other words, I don't have to get anything within tier 2 or page 2 to try to unlock this, but I do have to unlock everything in tier 3, and then after I unlock tier 3, I'm going to move on to tier 6 because those are where the new weapons are, and that's what I want to use first. I hope that makes sense. Now, going back to tier 2, what do we have here? We have the calling card called Burning Cash. We have the Shedden Large Decal. We have the Headache, which is a finishing move. I love that they show these in the menu as you scroll through now. Then we have the Cranial Condition Weapon Sticker. We have the Light Machine Gun XMG Idle Hands Weapon Blueprint. Then we have the 1 hour of weapon double XP, which is going to be important because weapons take forever. As well as for zombies, you have 2 free fire gobble gums. So zombies items are in here as well. And then we have an operator skin for buy-in, which is called the Drifter, as well as the Drifter Black Cell variant as well. Moving on to tier 3. The other thing that I will say is really important about blueprints is once you have unlocked a blueprint for a weapon, even if you prestige, that weapon is permanently unlocked. So weapon blueprints are even of the utmost importance, more so in this game than ever before. Moving on to tier 4. We have 45 minutes of double XP. We have the LA Petite Concussion skin. So frag grenade skin we saw before, that's a concussion skin. We have the 8-ball weapon charm. We have the Maya Underground Operator skin, which I will say does look pretty good. We have the Gilded Talon Large Decal. We have the Crown of Lies emblem. And finally, our new weapon, the SOG. If you played, I believe it was Black Ops 4, you will recognize this weapon. Basically, short range SMG, all you really need to know about it. Moving on to tier 4. As you can see, with Black Cell, another thing that we get, you can see I can press A, use Black Cell, instant page unlocked. It also shows you that is unlocked in 4 more tiers. So I get 4 more tiers, then page 4 is unlocked. If I go over to page 5, we have 9 more. If I go to page 6, it's 15, and that'll go up as we go through and you'll see that. Now, in this tier, we have the Clamped View Reticle. We have the Batter Up, which is a blueprint for the Bat. We have 30 minutes of double weapon XP, Fragmented Calling Card, 100 COD points, the weapon blueprint for the AK-74 called the Tattered, and finally a skin for Bailey called the Anarchist, as well as the Black Cell variant as well, which kind of goes with that like kind of black and white theme with a little bit of red on it. Moving over to page number 5, we have the Great Serpent Large Decal, 45 minutes of weapon XP. We have Mind Wrapped Emblem. We have Tip the Scales for the Goblin MK2. This is a weapon that you unlock much later in your prestige, so this is an important one that you're going to get, and also it looks really good. Then we have the Finger Trap Weapon Sticker, 45 minutes of double XP, and finally, for the Marine SP, we have the Boom Slang, which again looks really good, kind of like that rainbow scale, as well as the Black Cell variant of that as well. By the way, there are 14 total pages, but up next we have 45 minutes of double weapon XP, Idle Shot Reticle, so there's reticles in here as well. The Grakova Omorata weapon blueprint. This one's a little bit more lame than some of the other ones that we saw. The Sliced Spray, the emblem called the Violet Phoenix, 30 minutes of double XP, as well as the Temporal Gift, 2 Gobblegums. And then we have our other new weapon, which is the Krig C. This one's an assault rifle, so we're starting out with the SMG and assault rifle. And again, this page is going to take us 15 more tiers to actually unlock. Moving on to page number 7. This one has something interesting. 100 COD points. We have the Runaway Calling Card. We have the 12 gauge Dragon's Breath attachment. I believe this is for the MOG. And yeah, it gives you Dragon's Breath. This weapon was actually available in the campaign if you played it. We have the Eviscerator blueprint for the knife. We have the Sore Throat emote. We have 30 minutes of double weapon XP. And then we have our operator skin for Carver called the Tarnished. This one's the Black Cell variant, as well as the regular Tarnished Carver operator skin. So that one's going to cost 21 more tiers to unlock, and we've used 7 so far, so that would be 28 total. Moving on to page number 8, we have another blueprint. This one is for the SVD sniper rifle called the Forced Retreat. Another spray, a large decal, another blueprint, this one for the GS45, the Mind Growth weapon sticker, 100 COD points, as well as 2 ingestion gobblegums, which are some of the highest tiered gobblegums. Then we also have the blueprint for the Sarkov 762, another weapon that you unlock pretty late called the Furious, as well as the Black Cell version of that as well. In tier number 9, 33 more tiers, so 40 total to get to tier number 9. We have the Home Run Hitman, which is a finishing move. We have a RCXD skin called the Snake Charmer, so even kill streak skins, as well as the Feathered Corruption spray. We have the Eye Auto emote, so yeah, more emotes coming out too. These will be a part of bundles, as we're going to see. Strained PP919. Again, these all look pretty good. I think they did pretty good with the weapon blueprints. The Spit Venom weapon sticker, the Infinite March emblem, and then we have the Flight Path for Alvarez, which this is the base variant of this one. Moving on to page number 10. So for this one, it is 79, or that would make it 46 total tiers to unlock this one. 100 COD points, 45 minutes of double weapon XP. Psycho Snake Assault Rifle Model L blueprint. So again, most of your weapons upon completing the battle pass are going to be permanently unlocked when you prestige, which changes up prestiging to a huge extent. Then we also have the reticle called the Bracketed, 1 hour of double XP, as well as the respin cycle ×2. We have the Viper Fire Sentry Turret skin, as well as the Glass Meat blueprint. Then we have the Hither Slither for the GPMG7. Again, another weapon that you unlock later on. So again, that'll be permanently unlocked as well. And here is the Black Cell variant for that one. Moving to tier number or page number 11, we have 30 minutes of double weapon XP. We have the Corner, which is the assault rifle blueprint for the GPR91. We have the Grim Shadow spray. We have the operator skin for Nazir. We have 30 minutes of double XP, as well as the triple weapon sticker. This one, the Salutations, is the SOG blueprint. So this is the weapon that is already in the battle pass. This is a blueprint for that weapon at a much later tier, as well as a Black Cell version of that one as well. Page number 12. This one we have the Butcher's Friend, which is of course for the knife. We have the C9 Liar's Gambit. This is one that's already unlocked from the very beginning, so not huge to get that one. The Spinal Rat Spray, the Lament emblem, as well as the Crate Power ×2, which are the Gobblegums. We have 1 hour of double XP, 100 COD points. Then we have the Zip Tie Black Cell for Stone. Stone's one of my favorite looking operators in the game, as well as the normal version of that as well. Moving on to tier 13, 57 or 64 tiers needed to unlock this page. Tiny Saw, which is a weapon charm. The Reconciliation, wow, reading's hard. For the AEK 973, again, another weapon that you unlock very late. The weapon sticker for the Burn to Taste. The Mean Streets Rosie skin. The introspective loading screen, as well as the LW3A1 Frostline Crack Shot blueprint. Again, looking really good. And then 200 COD points for the high value target on 13. Getting into some really cool stuff, we move into 14. This is a very big tier. So it's 70 total tiers to unlock the page 14. 70 tiers, and then you unlock page 14. And for this, there's a finishing move playing in the background. But for this one, we have Run the Table calling card, 45 minutes of double XP. The emote, which is called the Move Set, which is getting pretty ridiculous with these. We have the Big Slick Nerian Operator skin. We have the Ananade Weapon Charm. The Good Point finishing move. This is the one that they showed off in the Black Cell trailer. 100 COD points. The Peaked Emblem. And finally, the Ultra Reactive Mastercraft variant for the Krieg C, which is the Battle Pass weapon. This thing is awesome. If we go into preview here, you can see it. But if I press left bumper, this is kind of what the gun looks like. And I have to say, they did a really good job with this one. But that is not it, because there's also a Black Cell variant of this one as well. Then we get into the final thing that we unlock. So this is for 100% completion. You can see we are at 7% completion right now. This one, you get 200 COD points, the Wunderbar Gobblegum, the Season 1 emblem, the Cashier calling card, and then finally the Ultra operator skin for Sev, as well as the opulent black cell variant for Sev as well. So that is everything in this battle pass. And I must say, this is the best battle pass that we've ever got. As far as weapon blueprints, the way that the operators look, and everything that you get inside it is the best battle pass. They also incentivize you by permanently unlocking weapons when you prestige. So you're getting the best value that we've ever received for a battle pass, ever. And the things inside of it are pretty good. Now, it is expensive, and honestly, the best bang for your buck is Black Cell. But if you just want to buy the battle pass, you will end up earning more COD points for completing the battle pass than you spent on it. So that is another option. You just won't get those Black Cell items. So as far as whether or not this is worth it, that's up to you. But what I will say is, bang for your buck, this is the best battle pass that we have ever received. Now, I want to talk about one more thing, the store. So we have some very new bundles within the store. The first one is called the Draconic Forge Mastercraft Bundle. 3,000 COD points. For it, you get the Ultra Blueprint. We can preview it here if we want. So when we preview it, we can see, if we press our left bumper, this is what the gun looks like when it's fired. And if we go to the inspect, this is the inspect for the weapon. Which honestly, they're going pretty wild with it right away. So this is what you're getting for those Ultra skins. But again, 3,000 COD points. But that's what you were looking at there. We also have the Dragon Knight, which is an Ultra skin. This one is for West Point. Then we have the Ember Scald, which is for the ASG 89. The Siege Drill, which is a drill charge blueprint. We have the Dragon's Breath emote, which, as you can see here, goes pretty wild. We have the Ash and Bone finishing move, which isn't playing properly. Another reticle, an emblem, and then finally a spray. But 3,000 COD points. Now we also have another bundle here. This one, 2,400 COD points. This is for Carver, and again, a zombies character. This one is the host, which, as you can see here, this is kind of what this one does. There's a parasite finishing move, which is absolutely wild. This one we have, this is what it looks like when it fires, but the inspect isn't as crazy. That is the difference between the Mastercraft and just the Ultra ones. It seemingly is the inspect for the weapons. And I believe the Flesh Tangle is a blueprint for the Casimir, but the description is not displaying properly, so I'm a little bit confused. We have the Pest Control emote, which again, they just go wild with these things. We have the Back Spasm, Earwood, Caustic Flight, and then Gobblegums. I don't like consumables being in bundles, but here we are. Then we also have the Silent Sands. This one is just epic, and then the legendary weapon called the Scorcher. Really nothing crazy about this one, 1,500. And then you have your Call of Duty League launch pack. We have more items down here as well, though. This one, as you can see, though, is for Nazir. The real crazy one, though, I do have to say, is that Dragon Forge Mastercraft. So to get those crazy inspects on weapons, they're going to be the Mastercraft bundles, and those are seemingly going to be 3,000 COD points, or about $30, which is crazy. That's like half the price of the game. So I just wanted to point out what you're getting there. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to be getting Black Cell. I already have Black Cell. I don't see myself getting any bundles, but I will say they're really cool. They're just really, really expensive. So I don't know. Let me know. Is the price too much? Is it, like, what are you thinking about all of this? Are you going to be getting bundles? Are you going to be getting the battle pass? Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments. And yeah, I'm going to be going and looking at some Nuketown Easter eggs. If you want to check that out, it'll be on my live stream, and we will have more videos coming later today. So make sure you're subscribed, have notifications on. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, peace. We are reaching for